Hello everybody and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. I am having another look at Ride on the PlayStation 4. A game which, as at time of publishing, this video is still not out. This game has not been released. This is a preview video. Me playing and bringing you a preview. Now, I have previously brought you a video of Ride, and such was the demand that I bring you a second video that I am sitting here recording this second video, and I'm going to try the other mode. I raced in a quick race in the previous video, and this is World Tour. So you can see here there are a load of options, and I first want to dip into the dealership just to show you how many bikes there are. So you've got all these different manufacturers. There you go. Absolutely tons of bikes. If you want to have a more detailed look at these, just press pause on this video. You're going to have to be quick though. BMW. There are 5 in total. I own 0. You can see the price on the top right hand corner. 85. That one, I've got 900. That's 9,000 this one. So, yeah. This is the bike I currently own. You can see on the bottom of the screen a little garage symbol. And that denotes I own this bike. So here's some of the other bikes by Ducati. Tons and tons and tons. Now you earn money by partaking in races. The higher up you finish on the leaderboard, the more credits you will get. And you can see underneath that there is a reputation banner. Now you get the reputation by doing well at this World Tour mode. Now I have only played World Tour mode once to give it a little try, and I can tell you it is full of different events to keep all of you motorbike racing fans and racing fans in general happy and busy bunnies. Look at this, it's one of my favourites. This Honda VFR 750R RC30 from 1987. It looks gorgeous and it's 25,000. So I'll be saving my loot to purchase that bike there. Back out. Let's have a look at this one. Earned by getting at least a bronze medal in the Elite Trophy 6. You can't actually unlock this until you have done that, even if you've got the desired money. 16 bikes in this garage, or garage. All absolutely stunning. Suzuki. Let me know in the comment section down below if you own any of these bikes, or if you desire any of these bikes. Now, as I said in my previous video, I have never ridden a motorbike. However, I have been on the back of a motorbike, and that motorbike is the Triumph Daytona, and it was this canary yellow colour, and it was unfortunately not one of these Triumph Daytonas. It was many years before this 2005 one, and it was a 1200cc monster, and I was on the back of it and we were doing 100 miles an hour, and I was terrified. But what a rush. So there's your bikes, all the different costs of the bikes, and you can select them by category, so modern superbikes, pre-modern superbikes, race legend superbikes, etc, etc, etc. Let's back out of there, and then here show complete list, and you can just go through one at a time and write down your shopping list and work out what monies you have to earn to purchase. So you can change your rider here, teammates, customize your bike, Let's have a look in there quickly. So we visited this in the previous video where I added my braided brake lines, my brake handles there, my green wing mirrors, my new exhaust pipes, my new gold chain, and since then I have added gold suspension. Yes, my bike looks like a mess, but I like it. So there we go, I've had a quick tour through some of the bits and pieces here, some of the customization options. So without further ado, let's go into World Tour events. Now I don't expect to win any races because my bike isn't yet powerful enough. I haven't spent enough time earning money to be able to buy a better bike or better upgrades. So this bike can enter the Naked Bikes middleweight group. Okay, you can see there on the bottom left hand corner it says bike in use is eligible. I cannot enter the heavyweight group. It says bikes unavailable. Same with super sports, historic, modern, pro circuit, premium events, but I can partake in the open. So what I'm going to do, go back to Naked Bikes middleweight group, and I'm going to confirm. And in here there are multiple options as well which I can partake in depending on which bike I have selected. So I'm allowed to partake in Naked Bikes under 700cc but not over 700cc. I can partake in the middleweight group 2-cylinder event but not the 3 or the 4. I can also partake in World Naked Bikes middleweight group. So let's go for the first. Now within there is an array of circuits as you can see, but it's not just racing, you see. Here if you look in the top right hand corner it says game mode. Okay, so you get first, second or third position, you get that amount of reputation and that many coins or credits. So this game mode is compete in a single race and do your best to reach the podium. This, also a single race. This, a single race. This, however, it states, in this event you have a limited number of laps available to beat one of the 3 record times indicated. The lower the time you manage to beat, the greater the reward. So there you go, you can see 1 minute 47, you get 9,500 reputation points and 9,500 credits, all the way down to bronze, 2,500 rep, 2,500 credits. And this mode here, particularly difficult. I have had a quick spin at this. The circuit is open to the public, it's a public track day you see, but you aren't the only one capable of putting on a show here. Overtake your rival as quickly as possible and then hold position. Your medal depends on the time remaining on the timer when you overtake your rival. It is bloody impossible with my current bike. Believe me, I got absolutely ruined when I tried this. So just for your viewing pleasure only, I shall partake in a race. Milan, Kanto Temples, this here French circuit. I believe this is the French circuit. So I'm going to pick this Japan circuit. So in we go. And my only bike I have purchased. And I'm going to try and win this race. Hopefully. So in we go. So if you haven't checked out my prior video, I did mention at this time that the load screen tells you a bit about your bike you've selected, and you can scroll through the pages to read all the information about the bike. And I must reiterate, this video I am making is a preview of the game. The game is not out yet. I do not know what state the final game will be in when it comes out this Friday the 27th. It's currently Tuesday the 24th of March, so as I stated, as yet this game is not out. So this is a preview, this is not a review, because the game may yet have a little bit more work to be done. I don't know. To me it feels perfect, it feels finished, it feels amazing. Right, so let's race. In we go. So you can customize your setup as well. If you check out my previous video, I run through some of the settings you can deal with and dish out on your bike. There you can see my rider, he's got his Union Jack on his helmet. If I spin round to the side, there you go. There's the different camera angles. You can control those camera angles with the right analog stick. And I'm going to try and talk all the way through this video so you know what you're getting. But at the same time, I'm going to try and actually compete in this race. Now, it's really hard to do both. It's really hard to assess what's going on, tell you guys what's going on, and make a good commentary of it whilst actually getting out, you know, a good bit of racing. Because I am brand new at this game. There's a hell of a lot to take in. It's difficult and it's fast and it's unforgiving. So I'm in 6th place. I'm not unhappy with that at the moment. That's quite a nice racing line. I didn't realise the corner finished so sharply. Right, so round we go. Oh, now look on the bottom left of my screen, everybody. You will see there are 9 rewinds. What is a rewind? Well, those of you familiar with games of late which are in the racing genre will know that if you mess up a turn, or you get involved in a little scrap that you think could be avoided and thus help your race a little bit better, you can hit a button to rewind the last few seconds of action so you can get out of that trouble. That is available in this game. Now 9 is the maximum number of rewinds you can have, and I have set it to 9 because at the moment I am still very much a beginner at this game. You can drop that number right down, or if you even deem it necessary, just don't use them at all, depending on how confident and good you are. So in some circumstances I really wish I didn't have it on, but at other times I am very, very thankful I do have the option to rewind. I don't know how far I can push my driver and my bike at the moment on these courses. These courses are all still new to me and I'm still kind of getting used to this game somewhat, so a rewind is very, very beneficial. Like, I just nearly took out myself there on another driver. Didn't, so I didn't need to use the rewind function. If you want to see me use the rewind function, look at our last released video down our list of videos, and you will see me come off my bike a couple of times. Now, I'd only owned the game for about 15 minutes when I recorded that video, so yes, I came off my bike like an absolute noob, because quite frankly I was an absolute noob. I'm still fully counting myself as a noob at this game. So I've only owned it for a day, and I've had a full day at work in between yesterday and today, so do not judge this game based on my driving ability. That would be ludicrous of you. I believe there is a demo available to you PS4 people on the PSN store. Just jump on there, get involved. I believe it's the Sierra Nevada track, and it is a quick race that you can take part in. So that's why I'm not recording the Sierra Nevada track in this video. I thought I'd show you something else that you get to play when you get the full game. So at the moment I seem to be doing fairly average, 6th place out of 16 riders. Yeah, I'm not doing amazingly. As I said, I don't think my bike's very good yet. I can't really afford anything too super. Oh god, I'm about to be mullered by Chanda. Let's try and get him on this corner. Go on. That's it. That was a very, very well taken corner. I'll have that all day long. Tried to kick out the back end there. Tried to really give it some welly. Now you can, depending on your options and how professional you want to take this game. Yes, I know you're playing with a controller. Some people don't like racing games with controller, but depending on how far you want to push this game, you can put this on pro controller setup, which will allow you to control front and rear brakes independently. You can also manually control the dip of your driver, so your driver's way. Let's have a rewind. Absolutely stacked it there. So yeah, if you press triangle when you're on a straight, when you mess around with your controls, you can control your driver tucking in, so he gets more aerodynamic on these straights. He will lean forward. And now when you start combining manual control for front and back brake, and you start controlling your driver lean and your tuck in, and if you take off the anti-wheelie, yes, that is a setting. If you take that off and have it to manual wheelie control, so you have to really ease into the acceleration, you find yourself with a very, very complex set of controls and a very, very hard and fulfilling racing experience, especially if you were to be a bit crazy and race in something like this mode here, the helmet camera, as I like to call it. I'm just going to rush over the line. There it is. He's not a happy bunny. Wasn't my best ever race, I will tell you that for a fact. So 9th position, I earned 600 rep points, bringing my total to 1500 reputation points. Earned 600 credits, which brings my total to 1500 credits. I cannot afford anything as yet, so I'm going to have to race appallingly for some time longer before I can buy anything good. So remember to give this video a thumbs up. Go and have a little share of it if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts about motorbike racing games in general. Let me know if I've missed out anything. If you want to see me race another circuit or another mode, do drop a comment below and I will do so before this game is released. I will try and bring you as much content as you guys would like on this game. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, see you later.